Welcome and thank you for coming. Thank you for sparing your time. The message that we're here to give is that the year that is coming to close has been a very good year for Greece, for Greek tourism. We are reaching an all-time high in arrivals and an all-time high in income. We've achieved in opening up new markets, which is very important in terms of diversifying the country risk. We started off with a very difficult year in 2010. You remember very substantial dips from England and Germany, two of our biggest markets. We made up those numbers by opening up new markets, and in 2011 we had the growth of the new markets plus a return of the traditional markets, and that's what led to the record numbers. The one thing that is very key to remember about how we've been functioning since the crisis of 2010 is that for the first time we feel that everybody who cares about Greek tourism, everybody who works for Greek tourism is on one track. We have started working together very close, looking at common goals that we can serve, and spreading out the work so that we can all contribute to this collective effort. This has come to a peak in response to a calling by the Association of Tourism Industries. We're starting to shape a 10-year plan that is supposed to be served by everybody from now on, if you have a change of government, if you have a change of minister, and the cooperation with the private sector is adding some stability and some kind of continuity in our strategy. As some of you may know, last year we took several measures like bringing down VAT, a measure that was then passed on to the customers by the private sector. We, as I said, opened up new markets. We targeted markets very differently than we used to do in the past. Our policy is to first establish a good stronghold on the internet and social media, because we found that no matter how much money we were spending on television channels and in other media, unless we had the infrastructure for people to come and look for things, that money was spent unwisely. The results are good. Our budgets are lower than they were in the past, and our results are better. Of course, all of this has come at a very turbulent time for Greece. Most of you have followed what has been going on. But tourism has had an exceptional growth and is playing a bigger and bigger role in the Greek economy as we go along. But we're very proud of that. We're very proud of the young generation of businessmen who are coming in and presenting better products, better value for money. We believe that that is the kind of investment we should be making for the future. England is of huge importance for us. The British market is big, and the connection between the British and the Greeks has traditionally been very positive. We look into this market. We want to grow this market again, and the reason why I'm here is to do exactly that. As you can imagine, I've spent most of my morning talking about Greece. Most of the questions I've been asked have very little to do with tourism. But my answer to that is that Greece is entering a new phase where it seems that all parties are now taking responsibility for the road ahead. That can only be a good thing. That can only move things in the right direction. With the political cost of the tough decisions we have to make spread around more than one party. This is a positive message. Of course, things are moving along as we speak. In every interview that I gave, everybody started the question, do you know if you're going to be minister by the time the interview ends? I said no, and that's part of the beauty of politics. But the reality is that as long as you are there and as long as you're representing your country, the number one thing you need to do is be out there and make sure that the things that are moving in the right direction keep moving in the right direction, and that's what I'm here to do. So with those words, I would like to open up the floor. Feel free to ask questions, and I assume that there will be some kind of direction of the conversation from there. It would be important for us to know who you are and which media you represent. Thank you.